My name's Carmen. My brother's an addict. My brother was an addict. But before I came to Al-Anon, I was a cook. I mean, I'm still a cook. I'm just a different kind of cook, I guess. My brother and I, we would cook a lot together, especially when we were kids. You know, that's when we were closest. Food was always our common ground. We wanted to open a restaurant together. We had a name, we had a vibe, all of it. My brother can make you feel confident in yourself. You know, like when I was a kid, if I was nervous, I was scared, I wouldn't want to do something, he'd always tell me to just face it. He would always say, let it rip.
Let it rip.
He was loud, and he was hilarious. And he had this amazing ability, he could walk into a room and he could take the temperature of it instantly, you know, he could dial it. And I'm not built like that, man. I didn't know my brother was using drugs. As we got older, I realized I didn't know anything about him. He stopped letting me into the restaurant a couple of years ago. He just cut me off cold. And I think that flipped this switch in me where I was like, okay, fuck you, watch this. I made this plan where I was gonna go work in all the best restaurants in the world. And I got the shit kicked out of me. And I separated herbs, and I shucked oysters and clams and uni. And I cut myself, and I got garlic and onions and peppers in my fingernails and in my eyes, and my skin was dry and oily at the same time. And it was everything. And a couple years later, this funny thing happened, which is like, for the first time in my life, I started to find this station for myself. I felt okay, you know? I knew which vegetables went together, proteins, temperature, sauces, all that shit. And when somebody new came into the restaurant to stage, I'd look at them like they were a competition, like I'm gonna smoke this motherfucker. I felt like I could speak through the food, like I could communicate through creativity and that kind of confidence. You know, like I was good at something that was so new and that was so exciting, and I just wanted him to know that, and fuck, I just wanted him to be like, good job.
No, my baby brother, he's a chef.
Fancy.
Yeah, he's a shit.
Yeah?
Yeah. You ever know somebody who, like, knows exactly what it is in this world that they want to do, like, fucking knows it, and not only do they know it, but they're really fucking good at it.
And the more he wouldn't respond, and the more our relationship kind of strained, the deeper into this I went and the better I got. And the more people I cut out, the quieter my life got. And the routine of the kitchen was so consistent and exacting and busy and hard and alive, and I lost track of time, and he died. And he left me his restaurant. And over the last couple of months, I've been trying to fix it because it was in rough shape, and I think it's very clear that me trying to fix the restaurant was me trying to fix whatever was happening with my brother. And I don't know, maybe fix the whole family, because that restaurant, it has, and it does mean a lot to people. It means a lot to me. I just don't know if it ever meant anything to him.